hope you're having a wonderful morning. It is August 27th, 2025, and today is the big day. You get NVIDIA earnings after the bell. So we've been going through a lot of stuff already this week, even yesterday. You got a little bit more of the politics, the back and forth. We talked about it a lot on the watch list. There's actually a lot of different things. I mean, the last couple of days, even from Jerome Powell, there's a couple of things you've been digesting, and now you are in this range. So when it's all said and done, we've talked about NVIDIA being an inflection point, and I think a lot of people are waiting for that today. So we're going to see how that all plays out. It actually started off a little better. You got Fed Williams and a couple of people commenting, and then that kind of changed up here this morning. But when it's all said and done, I think you're going to get it could be just like yesterday or more even so like Monday, but you know, everyone's going to react to what they got. We'll see Trump some point during the day, and then before you know it, it's all positioning for the earnings. So, Chad, I hope you're ready for it. It's the middle of the week. You got Apple making a push in the radio? Oh, man, but good morning. Are you ready, baby? Are you feeling blessed on this Wednesday? I can't believe it, bro. We got a Wednesday. It was not promised. Good morning. What up, Ivy? Malcolm, hustling ain't easy. Tim Whitman, Mr. Edwards, Senor Carrillo, baby. What's going on? How you doing, Tyree? Adolfo, Farmer, Jim, El Chaparro, ABC, Guido, Forrest Gump, Christina, CM, It's a call, John, Lucky Soldier. Good morning, baby. What up, Mr. Kingsley? How you doing, Seymour? Dinosaurus in the house. Ben Stone is ready to go. I know, Ben Stone, you ready to go? CG Trades, you ready? Peggy, we got that crib on the way, baby. Are you ready? It's game time. What up, Samuel? What up, Thomas? Oh, good morning, Mr. Fahar. So, Chattadonia, I hope you're ready. I hope you know you're blessed. I hope you know the Lord is with you. Oh, my good morning. Good morning. And I hope you know that Josh AI is not real. Yeah, that's too. You're real, though. You're more important. So here you go. Good morning. Here's the news. Top overnight news, central banks. Trump's moves against Fed heightening fiscal dominance risks Reuters undermine its inflation-fighting credibility. Axios Reuters. Law firm of Fed Governor Cook says it will file lawsuit over Trump firing FT. Trump prepared for legal fight. Bloomberg. Legal experts think SCOTUS may be hesitant to overturn Trump's firing of Fed Governor Cook for cause Politico. Trump administration looking at ways to exert more influence over Fed's 12 regional banks. Bloomberg, Senate Banking Committee to hold hearing on Moran's nomination to Board of Governors next week. Bloomberg, Bowie's man warns UK inflation to become more persistently elevated. Reuters, Bloomberg, BOK expected to keep rates paused Thursday as officials balance tariff-related headwinds against surging home prices. Bloomberg, trade tariffs, EU to propose eliminating tariffs on U.S. industrial goods this week, responding to Trump's demands for trade stability. Bloomberg, FT, Trump's 50% tariffs on India go into effect, risking drag on GDP growth from slump in trade. Bloomberg, Reuters, New York Times, Axios. Taiwan government minister says 75% of countries' exports unaffected by tariffs. Adamant U.S. chip duties won't apply to TSM Nikkei. Corporate NVIDIA's upcoming earnings report is expected to significantly impact the market, with traders preparing. Bloomberg, Cracker Barrel reverts to previous logo after backlash from social media. Trump, Reuters, Axios. Lutnick says Trump administration weighing stakes in defense contractors. CNBC, sparking rally. Bloomberg, OpenAI's negotiations with Microsoft about terms of their future relationship likely to delay corporate restructuring to next year. FT, Musk's lawyers seek to block OpenAI's document request from Meta, citing irrelevance. Reuters, China aims to triple AI chip production to enhance its DeepSeek ambitions significantly. FT, Cambricon Technologies swings to profit as Beijing encourages adoption of domestic AI chips. Bloomberg, competitive pressures, AI revenue contribution among focus areas when Alibaba reports Friday. Reuters, Eli Lilly's weight loss pill successfully meets targets in a crucial diabetes trial. FT markets Trump's moves against Fed risk.
fueling upward pressure on long-end yields from concerns over government debt. Bloomberg FT, investors overlooking market risks from potential Fed changes, focusing on interest rate cuts and Nvidia's earnings. Axios, options traders positioning for 30Y treasuries to underperform amid fallout from Trump's move to oust Cook. Bloomberg, domestic hedge funds fueling China rally. Bloomberg, as brokers raise margin deposit ratio. Bloomberg, Japan debt servicing costs stand to balloon on higher assumed interest. Nikkei. Economy, tech companies' massive investments in data centers are boosting U.S. economic growth significantly, for now at least. NY Times. China industrial profits decline at a slower pace as manufacturer strength offsets mining weakness. Bloomberg Reuters. China's government has issued 20 statements on the silver economy as spending by seniors rises. Reuters. German GfK consumer confidence deteriorates on job loss concerns. Reuters. France's political crisis dashes hopes of business-led recovery. Bloomberg New York Times. Italy plans to leverage bank profits to boost public finances, aiming for 1.5 billion euros. Bloomberg. Australia monthly inflation spikes amid unwinding of energy bill subsidies. Bloomberg. Washington. Trump says working with Speaker Johnson and Leader Thune on a comprehensive crime bill. Reuters. Critics say Trump undermining institutional independence, consolidating power through strategic actions and punishments. Axios. Trump administration seeks Supreme Court approval to block billions in foreign aid funds by 2SEP. Bloomberg. Geopolitics. Trump warns of economic war if Putin and Zelensky don't resolve their conflict soon. Bloomberg. U.S.-Russia discussed energy deals alongside Ukraine peace talks, including possibly of Exxon entering Sakhalin-1 project. Reuters. Bloomberg. Trump will chair a Gaza meeting to address the ongoing conflict and humanitarian crisis. Reuters. Denmark summons U.S. envoy over reports of covert influence operations in Greenland. FT.
There's more, my friends. There's more. S&P futures, they are slightly down Wednesday morning after remaining in a tight range throughout pre-market. Comes after U.S. equities finished higher on Tuesday with the S&P ending just below all-time highs. AD, pharma, semis, aluminum, travel and tourism, credit cards, casual diners, apparel among the best performers. Small cap retail favors and most shorted names also fared well. Treasuries mixed with the long end up by 3 to 4 basis points. 2-year, 30-year spread is now near 130 basis points. Dollars up by 0.4, gold is down by 0.1, and Bitcoin is flat with WTI down by 0.4. Quiet as the market remains for Nvidia results, waits for Nvidia results after the close and PCE inflation on Friday. Some thoughts of the former could provide a renewed boost for the AI trade following recent scrutiny surrounding the capex bubble, monetization, competition concerns. However, bar very high into the print. Bulk of the focus elsewhere continues to revolve around political pressures on the Fed. The debate about whether Trump can legally oust Fed Governor Cook. However, market reaction fairly muted, thus given the lack of expected impact on near-term policy direction. Market pricing in an 87% probability of September cut and 55 basis points of easing this year. Tariffs in the headlines as Bessent flagged the sequential ramp up in revenue, which he estimated could top $500 billion a year, while 50% punitive tariff on India went into effect today. Busier on the earnings calendar with some well-received results out on the cloud software space and mixed takeaways surrounding the consumer-facing names. Nothing on the economic calendar for today. Treasury selling $70 billion of 5-year notes following a well-received 2-year auction on Tuesday. A bit of Fed speak with New York Fed Williams telling CNBC that monetary policy is moderately restrictive and data could warrant a gradual reduction in rates. Dodged questions about Fed Cook controversy, but talked up the importance of Fed independence. Looking ahead, Q2 GDP revisions, initial claims, and pending home sales out on Thursday. Fed Governor Waller also speaks on Thursday. In addition, Treasury selling $44 billion of 7-year notes. And then Friday brings July personal income and spending. Highlight will be the core PCE inflation along with Michigan consumer sentiment. Wow. MDB, they beat and raised with Atlas acceleration, U.S. enterprise strength, and margin expansion. Upmarket focused among the highlights. Okta beat and raised with takeaways focused on better than feared macro, U.S. public sector strength, enterprise re-acceleration, and new product ramps and pipeline commentary tucked in acquisition. SJM beat fiscal Q1 sales, EPS a bit light, though raised some aspects of full-year guide. DCI beat and raised, guided ahead, though stock lower. Abercrombie beat and raised, but Abercrombie light. Q3 guide below and guided for a bigger tariff headwind. PVH Q2 earnings beat on broad-based strength with takeaways focused on full-year revenue guidance raise, cost control and product initiatives. NCNO beat with takeaways focused on tailwind from better mortgage performance, increased banker adoption, and strong execution. Kohl's up big on combination of Q2 beat and raise and elevated short interest outside of earnings. Elon up on S&P Midcap 400 inclusion. Goose boosted by report it received privatization bid worth $1.4 billion. AHL up on report of sale. AEO up on Travis Kelce collaboration. CBRL up on announcement it'll go back to old logo. T-Mobile reportedly interested in the remaining spectrum controlled by SATs that T did not buy. And XOM reportedly held talks with Rosneft over Russia re-entry. There's a lot, Habibi. There's more. There's so much more. So early, too. Wow. Wow. Pre-market movers. Pre-market movers. Good morning. So MDB, that was the earnings killer. They're up 29. GitLab, Snow, ASTS, Datadog up in sympathy. Sats up 7.9. T-Mobile reportedly bidding on remaining spectrum. Okta up 4.3 post earnings. RY 3.3 off earnings. CoreWeave 2.9. Cantor initiates at overweight. DT 1.3. Oppenheimer outperform. AS up 1.3, HSBC upgrade. Kohl's up 22.9 off earnings. Goose up 15.9. Bain receives bids aimed at taking the company private. AHL is up by 11.8. Sompo confirms agreement to acquire for $37.50 a share. PLab 8.2 off earnings. Encino 7.7 off earnings. DCI 7.4 earnings. Box 7.3 earnings. Elon up 7.4 to replace Sarepta and S&P Midcap 400. PVH up 6.4 off earnings. TV is up 5.3. JP Morgan upgrade. Cracker Barrel up 4.8. Scraps new logo. Returns to its old-timer logo. Company statement, Slide up 4.2, 75 million share buyback. RMTI 16.9, SDA is up 13.6. New phase of strategic collaboration with intelligent vehicle manufacturer NIO. BHR 13.11 initiates sale process. MCFT up 11.6 earnings. VIR 11.3 Bank of America upgrade. Serve 5.8 Wedbush initiates outperform. ARAC is up by 3.8. MOU with Principal to develop rare earths separation and metal production capability with Principal Mineral. So remember yesterday, some of these are going to sound away. If it has a government contract, that's better than not. But some of them sound like a government contract, but they're not. They're just playing with, or they're just partnering with something that sounds official. So DDD, this one's a government one. It's small though. $7 million contract award from U.S. Air Force for advanced metal printing system. I was trading this one when I was a kid, believe it or not. Like actually, like I was a child. Like the 3D wave. Do you guys remember? Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Before there was a weed stock bubble in like 2014, like the years leading up into it, there was a 3D printing bubble. So yeah, that I haven't seen this one in a while. SMMT down by 3.7, DB down 3.3, Goldman downgrade, ONC down 2.9, EC approval of Tevimbra and neoadjuvant and adjuvant NSCLS. SJM down 2.4 off earnings. PayPal down 2.2. German banks reportedly block payments due to security system failures. AEU down 1.7. SBAC down 1.3 in reaction to EchoStar. BMNR down 3.5. Newegg down 3. YB down 3.1 off earnings. ANF down 3 off earnings. Neon down 11. QMCO down 10 off earnings. QMMM down 8.3. Negative comments by Edwin Dorsey. Bear Cave. DNUT down 6.2. JP Morgan downgrade. QIPT down 3.8. Confirms receipt of holder Voyager's repeated undervalued offer. And then HCAT down 3.7. Piper Sandler downgrade. Chadadonia. How you feeling, baby? How you feeling? And good morning. I hope you're living good. That's all we got for now. I think it's still pretty early. That's it. Wait, Taylor, you getting married? What else? We got any birthdays too, baby? Oh, good morning and congrats. I hope you do. I hope you guys all take care of your families. I told them last night on the watch list, bro. I said, you better love your girl, dog. You know that? I don't know who needs to hear this at 6 in the morning, but you know part of your calling is taking care of your family. You know that, right? I hope you don't get deceived, my brother. You know what I'm saying? God sent you. You have been sent here. So you should take care of everything, baby. And show some love, man, especially to those around you. And if you are getting married, bro, we had another one earlier this week. Like I'm telling y'all, bro. So, this is a big thing, and we're very proud of you. And that's why I encourage you to take it extremely seriously, just like everything else. You know what I'm saying? You see a very, very big difference in the people who are applying. Seriously, that's what I'm saying, bro. If, you got the love in your life, bro, you got somebody there, you guys are taking a very big journey. That's why now, like, bro, there's no time for gambling. There's no time for there's time to love your wife, bro. There's time to set up a future for your children and your future children. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be locked in, man. So congratulations. I know a lot of you are taking that step. So I love it. But guess what? I am going to be here to remind you. In your ear, you better fucking do something with this, man, and you better be wise about it. That's why you guys take on these big steps. They're good things, but more is called of you now. Do you understand? All of you, more is called now. Now there's more people on the ship, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got more people on the ship, dog. That mean, oh yeah, so you ain't playing the same game no more. So good luck, baby, and congratulations. I know, dude. Trump was very nice. I was meaner about Taylor Swift. I hear Taylor Swift, I'm like, she's a witch. Donald Trump was like, she's a terrific person. She's great. We're lovely people. I'm like, what? So yeah, man. We'll see. But if you have any questions, now would be the time. We have a little bit. I do have a couple of plays. Then we're gonna get into the pledge, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, I think it's all going to be about NVIDIA earnings. You're going to get the drama there with your girl Cook. If you didn't watch the watch list yesterday, since we missed a couple, you might want to catch up. It's a little longer, but yeah, we talked about the Fed Cook situation, that it relates to the credibility problem. So we're going to see what happens. I don't think, again, the last couple days, bro, you've digested a lot of stuff. And the way the market's holding up, I don't know if this is big enough or small enough for what's gone on. So we're going to see here. But today, really, you might get a decent amount of movement. But really, after the bell, leading into Thursday, Friday, that is going to be our inflection point. So said it a couple times already this morning. I hope you're focused. If you are going to play, I mean, it's crazy because remember when it was down a couple days ago? I think the last watch list I gave you guys, the NVIDIA was down 7%. So yeah, it's already came back up. That little $12 move, I didn't know if you were going to be the front runner or not, but that already hit. So you got to really decide. This morning, the premiums are either going to move or they're not. It's very simple. The premiums are going to go all day, maybe morning and close, or you've seen it before. Sometimes on the day before, after a drop and pop and everybody positioning, I would not be surprised if the options did nothing all day. And many of you have witnessed that. So we just got to tell, I can't predict the future, but we'll look at it and keep your eye. And that's what I'm saying. If you're here now, you should think about what you're going to do with NVIDIA, and I'd make your decision early because you have an advantage on the people that did not. So like I'm saying, sometimes being early can hurt you. Sometimes being early is the number one thing. Really, 3 days ago is when you should have done the NVIDIA one. But when it's all said and done now, the premiums are either going to still get active the day before, or it'll be waiting mode until that report. So make your decision, my friends. Yeah, last 2 hours does good. It's usually the morning or the close. So if the morning, the premiums might start off small. That first 10, 20 minutes, you might get the easy money there. Otherwise, right near the bell, as everybody starts to get like, oh my gosh, and they put on the final trades, the IV starts to go up. But that's not every case. And then the scenario I'm worried about is that it does the open and close move, but then middle of the day, you do absolutely nothing. That's just going to be very easy to get clapped. Or if they all come down, that happens. Again, calls and puts can both come down. So that will be the ultimate loss. Again, we played a lot of earnings before. You guys have seen almost every scenario. So I hope you're ready for it. But like I'm saying, you're early. You're here right now. You're already locked into the morning. I think you should have already had a play, or you should have, you make up your mind early, baby. Just make it up early. So I need to go to the bathroom. Do I have time? We have a little bit of time for the pledge. All right, hold on.
come back down. We did pass the big beautiful bill, which is just accelerating spend in this country dramatically. We're starting to see that.
Yes.
We're starting to see the bill have effect. Now, if you want to have economic growth, you're getting it.
Yes.
You are. You're getting good economic growth in the country, but you also therefore have to wonder.
Unless you want to finish a wind farm, then you're in big trouble.
That's the way you like that Orsted. Sorry, buddy.
I'm just saying, they got 45 things in there. They only have a few more, and now they can't finish it.
Well,
we don't need energy, though, right? We don't need that. That we don't need.
Well, look, I mean, Germany dismantled all of its nuclear power plants, but they forgot that it's not always sunny in Germany.
What does that have to do with this?
Well, I'm saying that alternative isn't always right.
When you're almost done and you've got something that's going to power 400,000 homes?
Have you?
Are you really going to try
I like wind.
You're going to try and defend
I like my
You're really going to try and defend that one?
No, look, I was.
You were just trying to deflect and take it somewhere else.
No, I don't like
so you didn't
offshore.
have to answer the
I don't
question.
like offshore because of what happened in Nantucket. I don't like offshore. Because once those blades break up, that's a suboptimal situation. I don't think offshore works. Onshore, I think it's terrific. I'm sorry, I think it's terrific.
Meantime, on the Fed,
don't make it.
Bro, I even I just went pee and then I had to. I'm sending a guy to the property right now. Dude, I found somebody yesterday. You remember I was telling you, bro? Bro, I had this guy to like install the final shit, bro. He wanted $1,500 to put together a bunch of shit, or $1,700, right? And I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna just do it myself. All right? I'm like, fuck this, bro. But then I found this dude on Yelp. Dog, I call him. I tell him everything. Tell me why he's like, fuck it, $400. I'm like, dog, sign me up. Only downside, he could come early. Yeah, I Yelped it up, bro. I Yelped it up. I got $400. He said he'll do everything. So he doesn't know it yet. I'm going to give him like $600. But I'm like, what? I'm like, dog, you have no idea how hard this has been, bro. And I'm like, oh, yeah, dog. I'm like, I'm going to hook this dude up. I love this guy. Everybody has given me ridiculous quotes everywhere around here, this area. I was telling Juraj about it yesterday because I can't use my normal team because it's like not in San Diego, and then it's like further out, and most people don't want to go out. It's the middle of nowhere, so I can't use the same people, or when I have used them, they're able to go, and then they don't want to come back because it's so far. And then I find the people local in the area, and then they just try to scam me. So yeah, but we're learning. But you know what else I've learned in this life? All of this stuff is pointless without freedom. And I've also learned truly how great this country is. You could ask my parents. They left everything to get here. And I get it. I understand it more and more every single day. And I hope none of you ever lose sight of that. And that is why every morning, before we chase a dollar, before we try to enrich ourselves, we must pay homage to a very special group of people that has made a sacrifice that most of us never have and never will. And I am talking about the veterans of the United States of America. So on behalf of the people here, the people not here, want to give a huge special shout out. Active service, past service, anybody who has served this country. God bless you and thank you. It is very futile to work and try all these things, engage in business, if you didn't have freedom. And I hope you guys know, man, I know we live in a world where it seems like it's easy to forget, but like I'm saying, bro, y'all built this country. But there was way more challenges, and it still exists, bro. The hatred of freedom is real. So what you guys have done, truly, thank you. And thank you for always keeping others in mind and the discipline that you guys have shown by literally rejecting civilian life and the comforts to serve your nation, my friend. That is why I keep telling y'all, it is your time to own the land. It is your time to get these stocks and be wise. The people will still try to scam you, but at the end of the day, we love you, and I hope we could help you acquire more, because you are the reason any of us have been able to get anything. So God bless all of you, and big shout out to the families as well. And if y'all don't serve, man, y'all better bring this to life. It's almost borderline foolish if you really think about it, man. So show that love, and everybody else, doctors, nurses, teachers, firefighters, police officers, janitors, coaches, the garbage men. If you're helping your local community run, baby, that is also very well regarded, and I hope you know you are loved and appreciated too, baby. So God bless you and thank you, but Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Place your right hand over your heart. Say it with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, baby. Son of bitches! Oh, it's game time, baby. Horna! Woo! Okay. Chatadonia. Are you ready now? That's it. I don't know if it's going to take you there. I hope it does. Shout out to new members, baby. Yo, I'm unbanning everybody in a couple days. Wow! Oh, yeah. So I got a couple plays. We'll go over them on the next video. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging. Is it taking you? It's not gonna take you there. I could take you there. All right, and now it should take you there. I love you. I love God more than everything, and it doesn't matter though, because he loves us. You know that? And thank you, veterans. You have freedom, brother. You have freedom. You think it's just a word? you think we just saying this? Do you understand what you possess? Oh my goodness. Have a great morning. I'll see you, baby.